Hi there, it's Laura here from iHeart Planners, and today I'm going to share with you the bullet journaling basics and show you how you can do it the easy way. So if you've never heard of bullet journaling, you're not quite sure what it is, keep listening. I can't wait to show you. And if you have heard of it, but you're not sure if it's for you or you think it might be a little too elaborate, I encourage you to keep watching because I'm going to show you how to do it the simple way. And definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button because we have loads more organizing goodness coming your way. So here's what I love about bullet journaling is that it is one of the most flexible and adaptable systems out there. And your bullet journal can be a place, an all-in-one system that replaces so many other things like your planner, your notes, all those lists that you have around your house, your home management system, and it makes everything really easy to find. And I love that it's all in one. Now, I want to clear up a myth that is often held about bullet journaling. So if you have seen bullet journalers out there, and is that what you call them? Bullet journalers? I don't know. People who bullet journal, some of them literally create true works of art every single week or every single month, and I love these people and I love following them and I love seeing their works of art, but that can be intimidating and make us feel like every single month we have to be out there creating works of art, and I personally do not have that artistic ability and I also don't have that kind of time. But it doesn't have to be that way because it's super flexible, so you can make it way more simple, and I want to show you that. So next, let's talk about what supplies you need for a bullet journal. Really, all you need is a notebook of some kind and a pencil or a pen. That's it. In its purest form, you can use just a notebook and a pencil. A lot of people like to use a dot grid type of notebook, which is just little bitty dots arranged in a grid pattern. But all you need is paper and pencil, and a lot of people like to also use, if you're going to add anything else, a ruler or a protractor. Now, I know that may scare some of you. I don't want to plan needing a ruler or a protractor. That's only if you wish to create elaborate designs like draw your own calendar or make your own circular type things. But if you use a hybrid bullet journal planner system that I'll tell you about in a minute, you actually don't need any of those things. Those hard parts are already done for you. Okay, so let's talk about the key components in a bullet journal. First, you have your index, and that's just exactly what it sounds like, where you're writing down page numbers and what's on each page, and that's what allows you to put absolutely anything in there but be able to find it really quickly. Next, most bullet journals have a future log. So that's just where you write maybe on a couple pages each month and you write what future plans you have there. This is really necessary if you're using a pure bullet journal where you don't have any printables, anything else done for you, because most people don't actually draw all their calendars and make all their monthly spreads at the beginning of the year, so it's really necessary to have a place to capture plans that are happening in the future. If you're using more of a hybrid model like I do, where you have a planner with bullet journaling pages, then this may or may not be necessary for you, but it's kind of a fancy name just for like an annual plan. Next, most people have a monthly log, and this is either where they take a traditional calendar layout and they draw that and they write out their plans for the month, or sometimes it's just a list of what's happening on the days and the goals of the month. Again, it's very flexible. You make it what you want. And then there's the daily log, and this is where you keep track of your plans for the day. Some people do a page or two per day. Other people like to do more of a weekly layout where they're putting a whole week on a 2-page spread. What you do, again, is up to you, and that's what makes it so flexible. So the next, really the backbone of the bullet journaling system is what they like to call rapid logging, and all that means is the little notations you put to the side of each item or each entry to show what that is. And there is a standard key, but feel free to make up your own or add your own. This is the beauty of it. Most people like to keep the key right in front of their journal for easy reference, and here are some of the standard references, and we have a free download for you, so be sure to click the link below if you're interested in downloading this for yourself. But there is something to indicate a task, indicate when something's completed, to indicate when something has been migrated forward to the next day or migrated back to the monthly to-do, a note, an event that's been attended, crossing out things that are canceled, when something is a priority or important, inspiration, and birthday. So those are just some, and people can add their own, so feel free to be creative with this. So I'm going to share just a very few of the most popular bullet journal layouts that most people like to include, but if you want to see even more, be sure to click the link and view the corresponding blog post where I go into even more detail and more examples. But most people like to have habit trackers each month to just kind of keep track of the things that they're working on or the things that they want to do each day, things like taking your vitamins, walking 10,000 steps, eating your vegetables, whatever it is you're working on, practicing hand lettering. Another one that a lot of people have that seems really unique to bullet journaling is what they call a mood mandala. And what that is a way to just track your moods each day, and it looks really cool, and you can be super artistic or really simplistic with this. A lot of people do it in a circular fashion, which if you're drawing this yourself, let me be honest, I've tried it. It's going to take a little bit of work, but we do have a printable for you if you would prefer to have it done for you, and that's me because it is a little complicated to do yourself, but these are a lot of fun just to look back on. Another common one are all sorts of lists. Books to read is a very common list, or movies you want to see, or even movies you have seen and keeping track, or books you read and keeping track of those and reviewing those. So those are the very basics of bullet journaling, and if you want to make this ridiculously easy, my favorite thing is to use a hybrid planner and bullet journal, which I call the BUJO planner, like this one that I created. And with this, you have a huge head start because you will get each month you'll get a nice divider, which these are also nice to be able to quickly go where you want to, and then a monthly overview page. And then you have your calendar, and I love having this done for me instead of having to draw this because it is a little bit of work and planning to draw one of these yourself. You get to do your monthly goals, your habit tracker, and again, it's really nice to have this already set up for you instead of trying to draw it yourself. And then you'll have a gratitude page for each month, and then you have that each month, and then in between it comes with 100 dot grid pages, and you can put those wherever you want. So if you wanted to put 30 in January and only 4 in February, you could do that. That is the beauty of this disc binding system. It's super easy. All you do is the pages lift right out like this, and then you just push them right back in, so you can put them in wherever you would like in the BUJO planner, which makes it super flexible and kind of gives you the beauty of both worlds if you want to get a head start. When you're using the system and you create your index, what I recommend is that at the beginning you start with the number 1 and go all the way until you get to January, and from there you start numbering Jan-1, Jan-2, Jan-3, and so on. And then when you get to February, Feb-1, Feb-2, like that. That way you'll be able to add pages to the months as much as you want without actually messing up your numbering system, which is great and makes it super simple. And on the days when you're feeling really artistic and you want to do something cute and fancy, you can go for it. But if you're feeling less artistic or you have less time, you can just do a simple list and you'll be good to go. So I hope that helped you learn a little bit more about bullet journaling and figure out how you can fit it easily and simply into your life. And if you are interested in this BUJO planner, be sure to click the link below and check it out, and hit subscribe because we have lots more organizing goodness coming your way.